Hello my dears, welcome to Wisdom online classes. In today's class we shall discuss about sound. Already you might have known about sound, is it? And sound is very important whenever you come to school. Just because all of you are boring in some subjects and always you are seeing your watch or asking your friends to say the time, just because you need to ring a periodic bell, is it? You have 7 periods and for each period they will ring a bell. At that time you came to know that by hearing the sound, yes, the period is over, is it? Because the sound produced by the bell is heard by your ear. How is it possible to hear the sound? How can we hear the sound? And which are the different types of sounds we hear in our day-to-day life? And what is actually the sound? How it travels from one medium to another medium, or how it travels from a instrument which it is produced to the human ear, or how can we hear the sound? All these things we shall learn in our today's topic. In today's class we shall discuss about sound as a wave types and parameters, human ear, conditions necessary for producing sound, sound produced by humans and animals, sound wave propagation through states of matter, audible, inaudible sounds, noise, music and instrument, noise pollution. Now, what is sound? Already you know that what is sound, is it? We can hear that. It is a form of energy that produces sensation of hearing. Yes, it is a form of energy. Sound is a form of energy. It produces sensation of hearing. Okay. For example, what you are seeing on a screen. This is a horn. You might have seen this in auto rickshaw. Is it? Whenever they blow it, it will produce some kind of sounds. What it will produce? It produces some kind of sounds which can be heard by the passenger who is sitting inside a rickshaw. Is it? That is how we can hear different kinds of sounds by using energy. Next, different types of sounds that we hear in our day-to-day life. Some examples that I am showing on a screen. First one is ticking of clock. Is it? Whenever the clock is running, then you can hear how it is actually doing the sound. Is it? You can hear the tick tick sound of a clock by the movement of seconds hand. Is it? By the movement of seconds hand. Next one is humming of mosquitoes. Is it? Whenever the mosquito is near to your ears, you can hear the humming of mosquito and you can identify that mosquito is coming to bite you, and at that time you are using some mosquito bats to make it die. Is it? Next one is barking of dogs. When a street dog barks at you, then you will hear the sound of those barking of dogs. Is it? Now, not only these sounds, you can hear so many sounds in your surroundings. Is it? They are of very different from one another, and you can even identify which sound it is, just because you can see children playing in garden. They will do some kind of sounds. Is it? That sound is very different from all other sounds which you hear. Just a tick tick of a clock or by musical instruments. Is it? Here another one example that I am showing you is a music player sound. Is it? Music player sound. What you are seeing on a screen, this is a guitar. Is it? Guitar. It will produce some pleasant sound. It is not producing a hard sound. It is producing a pleasant sound which is pleasant for your ears. Is it? So here the sound is very different of those, that is the children which are playing in a ground, and also the sound which is produced by a guitar. Is it? And also the sound which is produced by horn. Is it? That is too hard and it creates some noise pollution. Whenever you hear such kind of hard sounds, you will close your ears, just because you can't hear such hard sounds. Is it? So here these are high pitched sounds. Horn is a high pitched sound, and also the children who are playing, they are shouting, that is also a high pitched sound. But a musical instrument which produces sound in a melodious way, that is a low pitch sound. Here the sound depends on the high pitch or a low pitch of a sound. Next, sound is a kind of wave. Sound is a kind of wave. Now, you might have arise some question in your mind that our ma'am has said sound is a form of energy and that produces sensation to our ear. Is it? But now she is saying that sound is a kind of wave. Is it? Now I am saying that sound is a kind of wave. But what is wave actually? Yes, what is wave? Now we shall learn what is actually the wave. Sound is also a kind of wave. Then what is wave? Do you know what is wave? Have you learnt about this in your previous class? No, no. Just see here what you are observing on a screen. This is a form of wave. Okay, these are the forms of waves. We can say that troughs and crusts. Okay, troughs and crusts together form a wave. Together form a wave. Okay, this is a sound wave. How it travels in a medium. How it travels in a medium. And one more example. Have you ever seen waves in water? Yes. Then what is wave? Wave means, exact definition of wave is, it is the periodic disturbance in a medium that transfer energy from one particle to another particle. You just observe here the waves of water. Is it? When you drop a stone into a water, what happens? It creates some kind of waves, circular waves, one after the another. You have dropped the stone at a middle, but the waves will surround around the place where you have dropped that stone. Is it? How is it possible? It is possible just because it is a disturbance caused in a medium. What is the medium? Here water itself is a medium. Whenever you throw stones to that stagnant water, then it creates some kind of disturbance in a water medium, and that transfers energy from one particle to another. How does it transfer? Yes, just because the stone which you have thrown has some kind of energy, when you dropped that into a water, it transfers its energy to a water. Okay, each and every particle surrounding that stone of a water will get that energy, and they will transfer that energy from one particle to another particle. As you observe, the waves around the particle has been produced. Okay, here it transfers energy from first particle to second, and second to third, and fourth, and next one. Okay, up to where actually the energy completely loses. This is called periodic disturbance. What is periodic disturbance in a medium? Do you know what is periodic? Yes, my dears, you have 7 periods in your school. Is it? What is the time interval of those periods? Is it equal or unequal? Yes, of course it is equal. That is about 40 minutes or 45 minutes. For every 45 minutes or for every regular intervals, they will ring a bell. Is it? That's why we call it as a period. Means here period means regular interval of time. So here the energy is transferred from one particle to another particle in a regular interval of time. It is a periodic disturbance in the medium that transfers energy from one particle to another particle. Here period means regular interval of time. That is how actually the wave causes disturbance in a medium. Okay, disturbance in a medium. So water, air, glass, these three are called as mediums. Medium means that is a substance which is having some particles. Okay, that is called medium. If we are in a room, then we can say that room is filled with the air medium. okay, and if we are in water it is called water medium. But if there is no air at all, even there is no air, then it is not called as medium, it is called as vacuum. It is called as vacuum. Where there will be no medium, that itself is called as vacuum. If there is a water or if there is air, if there is a glass, then it is called as what? Medium. If there is no air at all, then it is called as vacuum. If you are able to take out all the air which is present inside your room, then your room is called as vacuum. You might have seen that vacuum pumps, is it? What it will do? It will take out all the dirt from your home or all the things which were you kept, is it? That is called vacuum pump. Next, we shall here the energy is transferring from one particle to another particle, is it? And it moves on continuously until it loses all its energy at the end. This is how actually the waves are produced in a medium. Okay, the waves are produced in a medium, and at the first the energy is more and the waves are very strong, but after some time, whenever it transfers energy from one particle to another particle, whenever it travels somewhat distance, so then the strength of the wave has been decreased. That is how we cannot hear the sound, we cannot hear the sound from a furthest person. Okay, now we can say that sound is in the form of wave. Okay, now let us learn which are the two types of waves. We know that sound is a wave, is it? Then again we are learning here types of waves. How it is possible means, here the types of waves are dependent on medium of their travel. Okay, medium of their travel. Air, water and glass, these are the three mediums, and another one I have told you, that is vacuum without medium. Is it? Vacuum means it does not have any medium. Now on the basis of traveling of a waves, on which medium it is traveling, we are dividing that into two types: mechanical waves and electromagnetic waves. Mechanical waves and electromagnetic waves. Then what is mechanical wave and what is electromagnetic wave? Mechanical wave means it is that which need medium to travel. You just remember, my dears, it is very important point. It may arise in your exam also. It is mechanical wave means it is a wave that travels in a medium, okay, which need a medium to travel. Means here the particles in the medium transfer energy from one particle to another particle. That may be of any medium, that may be air, that may be water, or that may be glass, or that may be optical fiber. Okay, but it need a medium, that is called mechanical wave. But it cannot travel through vacuum, means where there is no air, it cannot travel through the vacuum, it cannot travel in an empty place. So we can say that mechanical wave is a wave which need medium to travel. Air is a medium. You are observing here, when you produce some kind of sounds, here air is a medium by which the sound is traveling and we can hear that sound. Okay, then what is electromagnetic wave? Electromagnetic wave means it is that which can travel through medium as well as through vacuum. What is electromagnetic wave? Electromagnetic wave means it is a wave which can travel through medium as well as vacuum. Okay, here in medium mechanical wave is traveling, so we can say that electromagnetic wave is also a mechanical wave because it can travel in a medium also and also in a vacuum. Okay, it can travel in medium also. Medium means already we have discussed about that. What are the mediums? That is well known mediums are air, water and glass, is it? As well as vacuum. Now vacuum means, you know that if there is no air at all, then it is called as vacuum. Okay, electromagnetic waves or the waves that can travel in medium as well as vacuum. Yes, my dears, now we have discussed about two kinds of waves, that is mechanical waves and electromagnetic waves. Is it? Here I will ask some questions to you. Only one question to you. Just you remember, sound is produced by instruments and we can hear all the sounds, is it? But do you think that whether the sound is mechanical wave or a sound is electromagnetic wave? Can you guess yourself whether it is a mechanical wave or a electromagnetic wave? We shall discuss about that in our next class, whether the sound is mechanical or electromagnetic. Okay, thank you.